So this is a completely random video. I just got done watching this lady rant about parenting and everything, which made me start thinking about, how a lot of parents go to court trying to figure out who gets the kid on what weekend and how much the dad has to pay. Yeah, the dad. Most states favorite the moms. If I fought for my son, I would win. But instead of going to court and taking time away from my child and spending unnecessary money to go to court and have lawyers and then have to go back to court probably 10 other times, me and my son's dad have agreements. Like adults. I wasn't able to take care of my son because I had my daughter. I was doing it on my own. And I was put in a shitty situation, so I was not comfortable with my son being where I was at. Well, I also ended up having to move to Montana. I sent his dad a text saying, "Hey, I need you to call me. I have something important that we need to talk about." So he calls me and I say, "All right, so I have no other choice but to move to Montana. Are you comfortable with our son moving with me?" Let me repeat that. Are you comfortable with our son moving with me? He said no. I said, "Okay, are you in a position where you can take him for a little bit?" He said, "Yes, I am." I found a way. I had my son go over to his dad's house. He is happy at his dad's house. I had moved 4 different times after that. So it was a good call for his dad to say no. Did I complain? Kind of, because I missed my son. Did I sit there and say I want him back and have him tell me no? Kind of. He didn't say no. He said once you are in a stable place for at least 6 months, because he needs his mom. My son's dad knows that our son needs his mom. Granted, he needs his dad too, and he gets to see his dad. I do not keep our son from him. When we split up, I video chat with him almost every single day, so his son knew who he was. And I always said, "We're going to call Daddy." "Oh, is that Daddy?" while we're on the phone. I would send pictures and videos of our son walking and talking. And not only that, when our son took his first steps, I tried to video chat with his dad. And I did. His dad got to see him walk. Granted, it may not be in person, but he got to see his son walk. When he started saying dada, and yes, I taught him to say dada before I taught my son to say mom, because I got our son. His dad did not. So I thought it would mean more if his first words would be dada. So he sits there in his pack and play, and he's sitting there going, "Dad, dad, 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 dad." I called his dad 5 times until he finally answered. I was like, "Listen, listen, listen, listen." And I go, "Skylar, say dada." And he goes, "Dad, dad, 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 dad." His dad cried on the phone. A grown man cried on the phone because the first words he hears out of his son's mouth is dada. As for child support, people need to stop spending child support on things other than the child. Do not rely on child support to pay your fucking bills. Because if someone misses 1 month of child support, your bills are fucked. That money is for your child, hence the words child support. Got it? Yes. Child support. Not bill support. Not you support. Child. Okay? Not once did I ever spend a single dime of child support on myself. Every single penny went to my son. And the only reason why I filed was so that way if I had to get food stamps or medical or anything, because I will if I have to. If I need to take care of my child, I will apply for food stamps or medical. I don't want the state sitting there going, well, he's never paid this and he's never paid that. I was thinking of our son's dad. You needy bitches, men and women, if you are getting fucking child support, if you have to sit there and go to court, you are taking away from your child. This, in the end, will destroy your child. My parents went to court. It took time away from us. It took money away from us. And I'm not a greedy bitch or anything, but when it is your child or children, you want to give them the world. And you don't need to be spending money going to court when you should be able to talk as adults. If you can't, then you should not have a child. Because if you cannot be a fucking adult, you cannot take care of your child. Because how are they going to grow up? Being like you? Yeah, because that's great. Look how great you turned out. No. Y'all need to get your heads out of your ass and think of your child. Put your child's happiness and well-being first, not yourself. I get it, you have bills that you have to pay. But even if you can't get child support, you should be able to pay your bills on your own. That is why the money that my son's dad sent was only towards my son. Because if he missed a month or got fired or laid off or anything, what do I get for child support? If I'm using that for my phone or for rent or gas or whatever, I'm fucked. So you guys need to start thinking and be a parent. And not only be a parent, be a fucking adult. Talk. Stop all this stupid fighting. You don't want your kid to grow up seeing the parents fight. That is why me and my son's dad are not together, because I did not want him thinking that a relationship is nothing but fighting, because that is not. I don't want my son to feel like he's trapped in a relationship that he's unhappy in because all that's happening is they're fighting. I get that, it sounds stupid to a point, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there who understand what I'm talking about. Okay? So, be a fucking adult. Okay. Bye.